Alright, here we go. Let's go. Week. I don't even know what week this is. I think it's 6 in our league. Yeah, gotta be, for sure. Gonna go over some replays. We got good old Skye versus Bumbles and such here. Go ahead and click play on this. Fast Bro, ZZZ, very true. These are all accurate things. Black Sludge taken down. Iron Defense on. Toxic Orb procced. U-turn. Holy shit, the momentum can't be stopped. Her, very true. Myolytic is here. We are Slack Off. Lottie's in front. Oh, we are Calm Mind and Iron Defense. And we are going to the moon. That's the game, folks. I'm going to go ahead and throw this on fast. Skye got a little defeated by prep. No haze or taunt or anything to deal with this Slow King. I don't even remember the sets, but I don't know what she could have possibly done. This was a good effort, stalling out the stored powers. Unfortunately, only one Mon. Like with this and no pressure means that she's not going to stall through 12 of them. She can do maybe like 6 plus another one if she's got protect, and she's got 4 sacks, so she can get down to like 3 stored powers. Oh, and sturdy. Holy shit, no, but doesn't matter. Still going to be taken down here. See you later, Fat. Go ahead and see you later, Lottie. This was a good wish attempt. You know, 1% to 52. We can stall 2 more. Sadly, still 6 stored powers. You can sub twice and have 2 more mons. So she came really close, but no dark type and no haze, Milotic, no taunt on anybody. Just got a little fried. You know, sometimes the setup mons just do it. Just do it to you. Oh man, imagine if that crit and he died. I don't even know if crit dying was possible there, but it would have been funny. So that was the first game. Wumbles is apologizing, but we don't apologize here. You knew what set you brought, and you brought it to do this. So you take your W and you claim your cheese. Alright, let's get on to the next game here. We've got Mickey, Dishonored, SM. Dishonored, so Mickey, I like to call him, versus fucking Egg. Very true, Jimmy. I haven't actually watched this game, so I have no idea what's happening here. Mega Mawile in. Intimidated. Teleport. Good job. Here comes Skookum, whatever that means. But he's here. The unnamed Mawile, by the way. Oh my god, he fucking broke his bricks, bro. And we're SD'd. We're fishing for Scald Burn, which might be his only chance at this point, because I'm pretty sure this Mon is just gonna claim. If it's got Sucker Punch, he's going Berzingo. We're out of there. We don't want to click Play Rough on the Grudra. I guess we're scouting Flamethrower. That's not bad. It is a Mega Mawile. This fat fucking Egg is back in. Flip turn's doing 16. This Swampert is a bit of a fucking issue. Even though I know this Mon has like... Ooh, that's really unfortunate. Could have claimed it. Oh my god. Stop breaking his bricks, bro. Please. It's just a fucking Egg. Alright. Wrote him into Scizor. That Fire Blast is unfortunate. Mawile dies, but he's already lost quite a few Mons here. Leo, however, hits the Overheat. Unfortunate for the Gymster. He didn't scout or anything, so what are you going to do? Draco doesn't kill, but depending on set, it probably doesn't OHKO, depending on how much HP Rotom has. Gudra's toxic. Leo's got 6 Mons. This Gudra's locked, potentially. Maybe Specs. That or he just clicked Draco twice. Oh, we're still breaking this guy's fucking bricks, bro. Please. Zera Aura. Yeah, that's right. Claim your fucking kill, Zera Aura. Get this guy to stop breaking everybody's... Alright, knock, that's fine. We are finally not locked on Zera Aura. Massive decision there, big fan. And then this doesn't, oh, so lucky, bro. Even still, you know, Gudra's out, last Mon toxic. If Draco kills, like, yeah, Jimmy loses 4-0, but at least he secures another kill. But that's that game. MVP is the move Brick Break. Let's go ahead into the next game. We've got John Rowing, aka Psycho, versus my good friend Will Smith, and Mort Brooklyn. A little bit red on the T-Wave. I guess got his ass, really. Styx is doing the classic Poltergeist. Insane easy read on the no... I guess unless he was going to go Nihilego. Just free ass toxic. Oh, I'm in this game. Let's go. Lucky Scald Burn. But, you know, lucky-ass kids, what can you do? Unfortunate Leech Seed. So right now, Mort's getting a little Gigaplowed by the RNG. Ouchie, Spiky, and without me. We're fucking... Let's go! At this point, I guess we are just refusing to let this Mega Guard sub, which is probably smart. Even if you die to Mystical Fire, I don't think you want this Mon behind a sub, because it's going to cause some problems. We are gyro balling, so simple. And now if we have it, we're going to... Well, that's not the play. That if he attacked you, it would have failed, but he is sub. Sub on Leech Seed was pretty good. We're going to bulk up. More is in fact Power Whip though, so Giga Fried. Breaking every sub. Defeat the setup out of the John Rowing guy. Set up every mon apparently is this theme of this week. Oh my god, Fried. So what do we do against this? Oh, so simple. Damn, that's fat as hell. Wait, why did Thunderbolt? Oh, because stab. Never mind. We're trolling. Okay, taunt. Assuming it's sub, but that's a good read on just clicking psychic. He hadn't seen taunt yet, so that was a pretty good play, honestly. Good earthquake. This game is winnable both sides, I think, currently. Yes, the teleport Arcanine, craziest pivot in the game, apparently, always, every week. Flip turn, we got Toxic on the Vaporeon, that's good. CM, Clef, this thing could honestly win. If he's like, I know his set, but I'm just saying, if he was CM, Moonblast, Psychic, he went dummy here. Because ×3, this thing should be okay. Shadow Ball's fine. Psychic might have killed anyway, too. Maybe not, though. I don't know the calcs. We are eating this. We don't give a fuck. Psychic, there it is, to kill that guy. Moonblast also probably kills that guy, but you want Psychic for this thing. Unfortunately, he let it go here. I still think saving Clef could have been valuable. Unfortunate Earthquake out of the Mega Glade, but it's faster than Zapdos, so I can just click Rock Slide, so Earthquake was pretty safe. Arcanine in, gets Scald. This game is very much in Mord's favor. But I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, make him burn his heal bells and his wishes. I personally would have just, I don't even know. This would have been a little bit of stall battle, and it might not be possible to win because Wish does more than Morning Sun, I think. Just because Vaporeon's HP is so high. But yeah. We get it. You guys are playing the stall game. I'm gonna turn this up real quick. Alright, so Psycho finally gets over that. Goes hard. Nihilego. T-Spikes are up, which is unfortunate. Donphan and Mega Glade don't really want to be poisoned. Power Gem's pretty good. Scorching Sands. I don't know if those were just two really bad rolls because he hit it 43 the first time and then 51. He could have maybe two-hit this, but it would have been pretty rough. It is Black Sludge. Now it's got a special attack boost. So we go Donphan, Sludge Wave. He lives it. He gets poisoned either way. Unfortunate. It might have been, yeah, Boots. It was Boots, so he immune to T-Spike and then got poisoned anyway. That's pretty unfortunate. It's slower than Vaporeon, so what should have happened here is instead of clicking Earthquake for 32, he has no Protect, so I think you have to Swords Dance first, and you might still have to get pretty high rolls, but yeah, you wanted that Swords Dance first, because now he's going to heal, and it doesn't matter because he's at 100% rather than the 60-something he started at. Bit of an unfortunate moment for the Mort, but it happens to the best of us, so he just scalds, you die to poison. You know, what are you going to do? Next game, we've got Iceman, aka previous birthday boy, versus this Demon Blitzit. Moltres in, body slam, got him, 30%, bam, burned his ass, stay free. We are just we're para fishing even. And you know, sometimes we're just lucky ass kids and we get that. Also, I'm not a fan of just Miltank. This thing should be named something to do with its udders every time, whether it's Jugs, Juggernaut, something. Rosary. What kind of fucking name is that for a Moltres, bro? Man, easy. We missed the hurricane. Everybody's into just like stalling turns this fucking week, man. We're just staying in. Rock slide on this Clefairy. Moon, dude, that did a lot, even for a crit. He fucking chunked his bitch ass Thunderous. Everybody's set up. We love setup. Discharge. That is a pretty good chunk. Miss Hydro Pump. As the famous Blitz once said to me, you know, just hit it. He did in fact hit that one, so you know, pretty lucky that he doesn't just. And then he tried to protect. I think he. Oh, got his ass on the read. He tried to pain split the swap. It's just he got him there. That was a pretty good read, but he's gonna die to 2 discharges. But he can't have anything come in with this thing behind sub, so he's gonna throw this away. He can stall out a couple more if he wants, but he has 20. I don't really think there's a reason. I think you just break the sub. Imagine if that Hydro Pump missed and then he died. Something else would have had to come in and die to or not die, but take a lot of damage behind the sub. Easy swap in for the Miltank. He might be locked because he didn't click CC and just kill this fucking thing. Back to this, I guess. We love just having these 2 mons in front of each other. Blitz really doesn't want rocks up because he has Mega Beedrill. That's a pretty obvious play. So good part on Iceman to... Honestly, this burn's pretty good because you wouldn't want it Toxic or Parried to, like, you know, like that. Because you can just Milk Drink when you get low enough. It's pretty smart, honestly. I mean, obviously, he wasn't looking to get burned, but it's fortunate that he did, if he was going to get any of the statuses, take that one. Because this Miltank can just... All you're looking for is flinch paras to keep the rocks up. Good hard swap by Blitz on the rock slide. It's going to do 4, literally. And then Stone Edge, that's unfortunate. Maybe he tried to read a swap on Thunder or something. Or maybe he just does the most to everything that's still alive. Yes, again, same rule applies. Just hit it. That's unfortunate, but it, same thing. Just hit it again. That's probably the defining moment. The Hydro Pump before is unfortunate. The first Stone Edge is whatever, but the back-to-back Stone Edges that's pain because Haxorus is just gonna go now. He can go here to get an Intimidate down, and he can fish for the 30%. But my man just got Aqua Tailed and he didn't get the burn proc, so I don't know. Maybe we could have just hit this Clefairy. Maybe it didn't matter. The swap was fine. Iceman's got the sacks. That Iron Defense is really good because it did the explosion did like nothing. So this Beedrill's gonna come in, but at ×3, the Poison Jab is not even gonna 2-hit. Unless that was a really, really bad roll. But I think we should have just stayed in with Feeny at that point, because it wouldn't have killed. Instead we threw out Haxorus, which is fine. Like I said, Iceman has the sacks. The win is more important. But I think you could have just killed with... You could have killed the Beedrill with Feeny, then died to this Clefairy, and then gone Pikachu, and fake out E-speeded. And then Volt switched, and it probably would have died on the Wish turn. It might have Protect, but it can't do anything here. It's just gonna lose. So Iceman defeated the Blitzit. We love to see the Blitzit fall. On to the next game, we've got Mando War versus Riot. This is the honest to god worst game I've ever seen. Showdown, do better, please. This is, I believe, is like Specs Hydreigon or something, and it's punching fucking holes in this team. It's so simple. The reason I'm going fast is because we're gonna get to some very, very, very unfortunate RNG. All these plays are fine. The taunt's good. You don't want the CM Lottie to do what it does. and Mando has, brought CM Lottie every week that he has it, but he finally dropped them on, so he can't get it next week. A little bit unfortunate on staying in for the pursuit, but I mean, whatever. It's still damage. It's chip. We toxic this. CM Thunderbolt Ice Beam. Either we are Refresh or Roost, and he's just making good swaps, just things that aren't going to kill. He has ons that wall the moves. We're Roost, but the Toxic does so much that honestly Riot's in such a good spot because he can slack off / just regenerate. Lele swap is fine. Psyshock probably hurt this Slow King, but we didn't click it, which is whatever. I think we're almost there. U-turn on the Skarm. Hydreigon, so now we're going to punch some holes. And when I say punch some holes, I mean he's going to throw out one of his low guys. That was a good double by Mando because he can get a free Roost off because I don't think Slow King can touch him, but he can just go Gligar. Here it is. Freeze. I personally, as we're about to see, did not know that freeze is indefinite. I thought it was max 5. So all these turns was like, hey, that's unfortunate, but this Lottie's toxic. It doesn't have refresh. He can get what he needs to get out of here. But unfortunately, freeze is indefinite. So we're on fast, but it might not feel fast. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Mando just gets to play untouched for 14 turns. The Slow King's just frozen. And that honestly turned the game. Like, Riot, in my mind, kind of had him low. Mon's low, Lottie toxic. Like, there was things to deal with everything. And then his Slow King got frozen. He sacked Gligar on a Ice Beam, which I guess was a semi-okay read by Mando. And now it just doesn't matter. There's me asking if that even was mathematically possible because he just got frozen for 14 turns. But it doesn't matter now. He can just let this Lottie go. It really doesn't matter. This Crobat can't do anything because it's just going to die to Psychic, and it's probably, well, it's not Scarf Lottie. If that killed, didn't matter because he would have had to Brave Bird the Venusaur, and it wouldn't have, and then this thing was still fucking alive. But yeah, that was really unfortunate. Can't believe that I just watched that. This is Bacchus Blast versus Matt Mitchie. Kyle, well-known Kyle moment. Incineroar, Parting Shot, classic. Really love to see the classic. Heavy Slam, that was a good read on the Weezing coming in. We are Toxic, Rocks up overall. We are Thick Fat Mamoswine, which makes sense. Unfortunately, we're just, I don't know if we had to sack the Mamoswine here. Did he sack the Mamoswine here? I can't even remember. Yep, he did. We just Rocks and Heavy Slammed until we died, which is whatever you're gonna do. So Volt Switch on the Incin. This thing doesn't have regen, so that's pretty good to get it low. Burn Tangrowth is whatever, especially for like the Leech knockoff set. Into the Vikavolt. We're a Leech Seed, but Bug Buzz probably fucking kills this thing, so we probably have to get out of here. Well, we know it's Z Blastoise. Mitchie's a big fan of running the Z Refresh, so it's probably that again if I had to take a wild guess. Leech Seed back up. I don't think... Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think this Blastoise can do that much. If it's like set up to be spin util with Z Refresh, I don't think the Ice Beam is gonna do enough to dispatch it quickly. Even because it's lefties and then Leech and Protect. Even if it is burned, it's still Blastoise. He just not even wastes, but he uses his Z to get back to full health, and then gets crit on Power Whip, and then Leech Seeded. So it's kind of like he didn't even Z there. Lucky ass kid Kyle, I guess. I don't know if that kills Weezing. It very well could have, but it might not have either. This Weezing just plowed this Tangrowth. Leech Seed up. I think you just honestly protect. Oh, we're finally swapping. These guys are gaming. That did 23 to Vikavolt. What's eating the hit? Vikavolt click Roost here. We're leaving our Ninjask Swords Dance in front of the Vikavolt. Alright, we are 1 HP. I'm just gonna pause this for a second. We see Incineroar's item is already Rocky Helmet. This is Black Sludge. This was normal Z. We don't know this one, but we could probably assume it's Flame Orb. But there is a Rocky Helmet here, so I don't think this Ninjask ever wins at 1 HP. But I mean, you know, it's the set he brought, so go ahead and use it, King. Dual Wing Beat hits Vikavolt for 29, and the Vikavolt's also Rocky Helmet, so never mind. Does not matter. Raichu is a threat. You're about to watch maybe one of the better misplays of the season, aka like game losing. Michi has Mega Alakazam, so all these mons he's throwing out to waste Electric Terrain should have been going Mega Alakazam, going into Mega to trace the Surge Surfer, and then killing this thing with a Shadow Ball or a Psychic, which is pretty unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate, because I think Michi could have definitely won this game if he hadn't just thrown out 3 mons to burn Electric Terrain when he already had a better answer. Like, yeah, Vikavolt still dies, that's whatever, but then from there he goes Mega Alakazam. So the play here is to chip the Coco, which is fine. You take that chip, he goes Raichu, you go Obstagoon, you sack this thing to the Rising Voltage, right? And then you go Mega Alakazam, trace the Surge Surfer. This is pretty doomed, because I don't think he ever O-code the Lottie, so he would have needed to have like another sack, which he would have if he still had Blastoise and Incineroar. He could have maybe done something for this Lottie. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you get unlucky and forget the ability, but I mean, you know, whatever. And next we've got Mickey Ass Marcus. Unfortunately, there's no nothing to be done here. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Big fan of the commitment by Sue to use the camera up to Pidgeot. Ampharos is not here this week, but some pretty low tier guys. Unfortunately, it is not working out too well, for sure. Easy ass flinch for Marcus, or he probably gives up a sack there. But I know how the game ends, so we're flexing Z's still with Hoopa. But Cameron was kind of a threat. We are... Was that Z bug? I mean, it's a play, I guess. He was looking for Hoopa, but I think... Well, it's 4 times weak to bug, but... It's definitely something. I feel like we could have... Oh, we're slow. Are we slower? 331, yeah, we're slower. Okay, so this was a game. We are shiny, dry your tears. Behind sub. Big gun for it, big gun for it. We are bulk up. Oh, he went for the SD. My brother, I'm not sure that's gonna work out. Oh, I don't know why he Swords Danced again. You can't let him get behind another sub, just in case. He wouldn't be going for it if he was walled by you. So unfortunately, oh, this guy was. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That's the end. Marcus was just looking for the Select proc, so he was just gonna get down there. And also I think this guy's slower than this guy, base. But just a sweep for the Zapdos, and yeah. Alright, this is the literal 3rd time in the past half hour I'm trying to record the last 2 games. So the next game we've got is Cal versus Day. I'm really not trying to comment on a lot here. I've already done it fucking twice. Will-O-Wisp gets fucking burned. We're watching them in fast too, because I don't give a fuck anymore. Good Sludge Bomb. He's probably Overcoat to scout the Spore, and then it's a good U-turn into Venusaur to same thing in case the Spore gets thrown out. Just kind of immunes it and gets what he wants in. This is a good Sludge Bomb swap in. Good job, Cow. Very proud. Runerigus in. Up overall. Protect on also up overall. Toxic is easy, but that's a fat ass Poltergeist coming in. Good eat of the Will-O-Wisp. Good absorb. I did 7% to the Mando. He's probably still trying to scout these spores, but it's not happening. I can't say I understand. Okay, the foul play catches a lot. There's a lot in this game that doesn't want to eat a foul play. Darm, Garchomp, Bronzong at 40% probably dies to 2. Amoonguss doesn't really care. Alakazam probably doesn't really care, other than it being super effective, but he's kind of got low attack. Medicham doesn't want to, but I think U-turn was fine too for momentum, but maybe that's why foul play was so good. But he catches Cow's Darm there, which is no, I'm gonna say important, but it, you know, puts Cow down him on. This is pretty good for Cow. He gets a dance off. Poltergeist did 30, so now we just do Scale Shot. Based on that damage, he really only had to hit twice, which is, you know, easy. We are now speed boosting. We put the cone in for Hail to come on, but then we have to sack one so we can keep our Hail win con. But honestly, this next play is the most game defining because Garchomp is now ×2. Cow's at 24%. If he kills this, then he takes one more. And then the game's pretty rough because Cow will just have more sacks, so he can just play into that. But unfortunately, he misses the Stone Edge. Ice Punch cleans it up, which is fine. Spectre comes in. This is we're looking for a Shadow Ball swap in. 35% on this Amoonguss. Inhale is honestly kind of a rough hit to take. Back to the Vanillux is fine. It's a good read by Day. If they're going to put something to bed, might as well be the Hail Setter because that's all Vanillux is here to do at this point. He's playing for Arctozolt. 34% on a Giga Drain is rough to eat. You're not looking forward to that, but you know, it happens to the best of us. The Blizzard is whatever. This play was again really good. There's a lot of really good plays here. Cow clicks Protect on the last turn of Hail, obviously trying to get rid of Hail while, you know, keep his Bronzong. Day reads that's I don't know. Day somehow was ready for that. He clicks Sub on the Protect. This was a little odd. I do think Boltbeak killed this anyway, but he clicked Blizzard, so I guess it's a little redemption for the last turn. But at this point, you know, sack your Vanillux. It's honestly good that it died on entry, so now you get 4 full turns of your Arctozolt. Bullet Punch doesn't kill and Blizzard won't miss, so you click that. This always killed. Cow unfortunately read it wrong. He forgot that the damage gets doubled when he's faster, so Cow thought he lived. But Amoonguss does live 1. Giga Train happens. Unfortunately, we saw before, Shadow Ball does about 30. So Cow is going to lose here because obviously he's not going to go before this Spectre. And that was the first time Day got a dub, and an unfortunate game for Cow. And then the last game that we're going to play is mine. We've got big birthday boy Ryan, greatest player in the world, and absolute shit stain on earth. Kid Kingler should probably stop playing. Let's go ahead and get the game going. I was Scarf Rotom with Trick, so him going first told me he was also Scarf Basculin. I Volt Switch, and then I got greedy here. I went Low Punny. The reason I did that is I wanted to fake out, and then I saw that Return would kill. I wanted to kill this Mon, and I decided to give up. I knew something was coming in. I was hoping it was not Para. I guess maybe, no, going to sleep wouldn't have been better, but I clicked Return there to kill Whimsicott so we could stop going to it. Unfortunately, I got double parried. I eat the Moonblast for free, but that's fine because I brought Trick specifically to give this Florges Scarf. I didn't want to deal with that much. And then I T-waved, assuming the Whimsicott was coming in. He had nothing else to really want to swap into this. I probably should have played around my Rotom better. That Mon was a threat since Hippo didn't come. I went back into Low Punny. I was playing way too wild and fast and dangerous with my Low Punny. This Mon, even through Para Fake Out, was, you know, something. For some reason, I was leaving Empoleon in the back like it was some kind of win con or something. I don't know. This Azumarill set was here to kill this Florges after. It's Whirlpool, Toxic Rest, so we can skip through that. He just kind of, you know, dies. I click Rest. I misplayed it still. I probably should have done it in a way to where I was still awake when Florges died. But instead I was one turn of sleep through, so Azumarill's pretty useless at this point. I'm not really going to get to sit through 2 turns of sleep on any of these mons. It's pretty poorly played in general. I calced to live a banded Pyro, which effectively a bulk up with 252 attack is just around the same roll. I took Chip just in case he was trying to do sub or something, but he didn't. Then I sacked my Mega Lopunny for no real reason. Should have been one of the useless mons sitting in the back. This turn hurts. So like I said, I had enough HP in my Lando to live this banded Pyro Ball, or 1.5 attack Pyro Ball. I live at 6%. He gets burned on my Rock Polish, and then I die to burn. In the current game state, it would have been very hard for me to win. It was possible. I mean, and you never know what could happen, you know, if the game had continued. But that absolutely sealed my fate. I just lose to this at this point. I have nothing faster and nothing that can eat a hit because I know his last move's Gunk Shot because he, you know, doesn't want to lose to a Azumarill. So yeah, I'm gonna skip 2 turns, and that's all we've got for week 6. Ryan's awesome, and I am obviously still pretty shit. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week.